William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com. Once again, looking at our Recruit and Reload series. And we're going to stay in Texas. We already talked about SMU. This time we're going to talk about the Baylor Bears, who were stunned by Georgia State in the NCAA tournament. RJ Hunter hitting a big-time three-point bucket to beat them in the first round. And what can they do next year? Now, we know that they lose two stalwarts on the perimeter for them. Of course, Kenny Cherry, a JUCO transfer at point guard who's been very steady for them the last two seasons, and Royce O'Neal, a transfer from the University of Denver that knocked down shots and made plays off the dribble for them, and both played their role well on the outside of that zone defense for Coach Scott Drew. Next season, going to be a little bit different. Now, you do bring in a four-star guard in King McClure, who picked them over the likes of Texas, Kansas, Iowa State, just about everybody else in the Big 12. But what you bring back is most important. And, of course, that's going to be the likes of Rico Gathers and Torian Prince. Both play their roles so well. Gathers is a favorite to lead the NCAA in rebounding. He averaged 11.6 per game last year, finishing fourth nationally. Prince, of course, in the postseason, the one game that they did play, he was an electric rebounder. If they can get both those guys on the same page on the boards, they're going to combine for almost 20 rebounds a game themselves. Offensively, Gathers is a little bit more limited, but Torian Prince can step outside, knock down jumpers from three-point land, and make plays off the dribble. They're going to need some progression from their guards, though. A young tandem. A guy like Al Freeman is who I look for. A talented player coming out of high school. He's got to take the next step in his development and be ready to produce on a consistent level for the Baylor Bears if they want to return and be a talented and deadly team in the Big 12 Conference and moving forward in the postseason, because sometimes Baylor underperforms their talent level. Now, they've got a couple of Elite Eight runs. I want to see that again. I want to see that development inside that program for their young guards if they want to make another run deep into March and maybe even early April.